buddy.
Hi.
How are you?
What's going on, champ?
Good. How are you guys?
Where are you, Simon?
At home.
That's so nice. Did you like the finale?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's right.
How about you guys?
Good.
I thought it was one of our best episodes, if not the best episode.
You know, Simon, I didn't want to say this last week because it would have been a spoiler. But when you and Ian shot that scene in the RV last week, it brought tears to my eyes watching you guys film that day on set because of how wonderfully both you and Ian did that day, and knowing what was coming. Obviously, you guys did some remarkable work in that scene.
Yes,
Oh,
you
thank
did,
you.
Birdie. Yes, it was lovely.
Thank you
I
so much.
I actually, after I saw that final scene with Hannah screaming, I had to like go and repeat watching it like at least 3 more times because like Hannah, I texted you right after. I was like, that scream was like so guttural. I felt sound waves come out of your eyes. It was insane.
She's
out of my eyes.
very good at screaming. She likes screaming. She's very good at screaming.
Catalina knows. I scream at her all the time.
And I have to say, like, you could do a sample catalog of streams that you've had on this show, Hannah. It's great. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
They keep asking me to do it, and I say, okay, you want me to deliver? I'll deliver. That's my job here.
All she does is deliver. Simon, I have a question for you. The man in the yellow, does Ethan know anything about him since he knows so much about the story and story walkers and stuff?
I don't know. I really hope so. That would be crazy though.
I feel like if Ethan doesn't know anything about the man in yellow, we're all doomed. I feel like at this point, you're the only person that can save us. You know so much more than everyone else. You and Victor are like on par. Yeah.
Simon, can I ask you something? So since you were the one who explained that you cannot change a story once it's been told, do you think then that poor Papa is actually gone? Or do you think that maybe she can somehow go back and save him? Or do you think what Ethan said is true and that it can't be changed?
It's complicated. I think she can go back and see him as many times as she wants, but I think if she goes back and brings him back, it can create like a paradox or something like that. And I don't know, but I think she's just gonna keep going back and reliving good moments with him, and I think he's gone.
Oh,
It's so sad.
what is a paradox, and how do you know about that?
Why does Simon know what a paradox and you don't?
I think
I know, guys.
That's
so
more what I'm
nervous here.
interested in.
Her major is criminology, not vortex.
Fair. Okay. Fair.
Damn. I think Sean in here was like, only Sean knows the answer, and maybe ChatGPT.
Yeah, for real.
Catalina, I have a question for you. What do you think of this whole yes, you, not John. What do you think of this whole thing with you and David, and the whole thing going on with I think Miranda and Christopher? What do you have to say about that?
Catalina, is he new daddy?
Guys, I have to tell you something. Daddy's dead, but I have a new daddy for you guys. You don't have to call him daddy. Just, it's going to be a good transition for both of you. I'm glad this is happening here. We're in a safe space. He's a nice guy. He's a little bit crazy, but we're going to be okay.
I feel how Simon looks right now.
His face!
That was
exploding right now. I
out
can't
of
believe you said that.
to break that news to your children.
That's rough. That's rough, guys. I feel for you. I feel you guys.
Oh my God.
Mom of the year.
Can we get that back verbatim, please?
She moved on before he was even gone.
I need Ian in this chat. He needs to be able if it's like, I'm daddy now. David, you are Zach.
Well, no, we're never gonna call him daddy. Daddy was just daddy.
One of a kind.
Daddy was one of a kind, and
There's
he
only
left
one
us.
daddy.
There's always one daddy. The other one is we'll figure it out a nickname for him.
Okay, like mommy. Mommy, sorry, mommy.
I feel like we're getting. I feel like we're getting a little bit off the rails here.
Daddy.
No, the thing is that Pega doesn't understand our dynamic. Or
Why don't we go back to talking about the paradox?
No, let's have you go back to talking about the paradox.
Wait, Catalina, I want to ask you something. When you found out that you were some kind of reincarnate of sorts of Miranda, who did you talk to first? Did you talk to David right away and just kind of say what is going on here, or how did you deal with that?
No, I talked to John. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't understand. What do you mean? I'm my Miranda, so what's up with Henry and then Jade? And I have 3 husbands basically in this moment.
All the days.
And all that is just one. It's just one. But then John's response was like, yeah, you know that John's response, yeah. So
It's an interesting idea.
yeah, got three men, 3 daddies.
Every time you put John on the screen, I choke on my coffee. Also, emotional art because
But while we're on the subject, I do just want to say on a serious note, it is always so hard to say goodbye to characters on this show. And
Yes.
this year we said goodbye to Tian Chen and to Jim. And, we began the season with a giant hole in our heart and ended the season with the gut punch of all gut punches. And we love and adore them both. And both will be missed by both the fans and the cast and crew that they put so much work in with over the first 3 years. So thank you guys.
Yes.
If you're listening, we love you. And thank you for everything.
Yes.
Thanks.
Especially Daddy. We'll miss Daddy very much because it's been 3 years that we worked together as a family, and it's going to be a different dynamic next year for us. So it's going to be different.
And now Simon and I have to just deal with Catalina, and we don't have Ian to fall back on.
Hey, be nice. Simon, come say something nice about me, baby. I'm always stuck up with you.
I love you,
I'm a
Cata.
good mom.
all right, my loves. I will
Hold
talk.
Hold on 1 second. I was just reminded that I also forgot the lovely Deb Grover, who we said goodbye to in the middle of the season. We
Then-
said goodbye to so many people this
That's
season. It was
right.
and Deb Grover is a little bit of magic. So my apologies. I'm a shitty creator. I'm so sorry, but we love you, Deb. And that's all.
And we're saying goodbye to Elgin's eyeball.
Okay,
That's right too. That's right too.
And we said goodbye to Dale.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So many people.
I really should have written this list down before we started.
Okay,
Fuck.
I love you guys. Mwah.
Bye.
Thank you for helping.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see who's back. How are you guys enjoying the live so far? If you have any questions, put a little bell emoji beside it so that I can see them better and I can try to pin them. And that way we can actually answer your questions because they come and go so fast on my end. Samantha Brown. Let's get him on here. And Avery, everybody's favorite screwdriver wielder. All right. Let's see. Do you guys love how I have to leave every 2 minutes to hi? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This is so chaotic to watch. I've been watching it, kind of.
Yeah, try
And I'm
hosting.
like, This is a handful. This is a handful of people.
Are you enjoying it? Far?
Yes, it's been fantastic. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
For you actually. 1 second. How was it filming with Elgin? Because I remember season 1, your guys season 2, sorry, season 2 in the church.
In the church, yeah.
Guys, oh my god, that scene was so beautiful.
Thank you.
Seeing you in that room with him again, it was like two the two scenarios put together, and a lot of it is credit to John because he's great. But, like,
Yeah.
how was that coming back to him?
It was, I mean, it was fun to like play that side of her again because I feel like that side of her went away for a while.
No.
But it's always fun to work with Nathan, and I loved working with him doing that scene because we had like I think we had a lot of dialogue, so it was super fun to do that scene with him in season 3 and to do something super intense with him this past season was it was a lot of fun.
Wow. Oh, what's your favorite or scene you shot this season?
I think the car scene with Victor in the car graveyard, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The one where you on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, I'm trying to get Cortion in here as well. I'm inviting you guys, so whenever you can, just hop on in here.
I saw he was on the chat, so he should, Cortion, you should be here.
Yeah. Cool. I saw a few. Cortion is unable to join. I'm gonna keep it.
And then Sam says, Pega, can you resend?
Man, I just said it 3 times.
Come on, you guys.
Not that hard. It's pretty hard, but it's not that. Okay, let's see. I saw a few questions, but I do have my questions. Also, you already touched on how it had been a while since that part of Sarah kind of came back.
Yeah.
What is it? What was your, I guess, headspace going into it and justifying doing that? This season as opposed to season 1.
Well, the biggest difference about this season compared to season 1 is that this is the first time I'm doing it without someone telling me to, meaning the voices. Like, this is the first time I'm making that decision.
Oh.
For lack of a better word, sober. And so it's a completely different experience. I think that's why, I went into it as she's like kind of disassociated from it because she knows what she has to do. It's not like someone's in her ear being like, okay, now do this. If she knows it has to be something pretty drastic in order for him to say something. So yeah, it's a completely different angle than you've seen from her before, I think. And that's why I went in pretty like deadpan, I would say, because she's not like, she's trying to disassociate from what's actually going on because she's choosing to do it herself for the greater good of saving you. But so it's just a different angle, I think.
Interesting. I must say, God, you do it so freaking well.
Thank you.
So good this season. I've been loving seeing the Sarah kind of arc. It's so good.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun to play. It's been nice to have like a little break for her personally, to have nothing super. There's always something crazy going on, but I'm kind of glad that the crazy's back because it's always fun to play.
Oh, I'm kind of glad the crazy's back too. Cortion and Samantha, what is going on? How come you're unable to join, guys?
Yeah, I don't understand. You just click the button at the bottom on the right hand side.
People want to hear from you. I need my baby daddy in the chat. Come on.
Yeah, come on. This is his time.
Come on. Why are you avoiding me? There's an issue. Let me.
He says, I'm here. Click the little camera button at the bottom of the chat. I'm trying. It won't send the request to you.
I'm sending the.
You know how to click the button, Avery Cordion says.
Guys, if you're on anything but your phone, it might be buggy, and that's why. And also, if I can't get you in, it's not working.
This is crazy.
This is wild. Why does this always happen? Okay, I'll bring you guys at the very end. Because I only have like 2 more minutes here anyway. Guys, was there a question? Wait, hold on. Actually, Samantha, you might be able to answer this in the chat for the people, and I'll pin it. Well, first of all, dead silence. First of all, to the from Samantha. Samantha plays Acosta incredibly well on our show. If you guys forget the names, so everybody in the chat, just send a bunch of hearts. Send a bunch of hearts to Acosta. She's here, and then I'll try to get her in here at the very end.
I feel like Kaylin says leave and then come back.
Yeah.
So maybe do what Kaylin says. Someone asked if I saved the eye for you. If I saved Elgin's eye for you.
Yeah, like a little sweet snack after I have.
Yeah. I mean, you're very hungry. And Eyeball's right up your alley right now. That's so funny.
It is, you save the eyeball.
That's something she would do. And then put it in a little box with a bow and give it to you.
Oh, a little bow. That's let's see. It's not working for me either. What the hell?
I don't understand. Are you guys on Wi-Fi?
You messed that up. You think of the totems. Totems. What did you think of the totems that are red? Are they little homes they found? Sorry, the chat keeps moving as I'm trying to read it. Let me try to bring other people in. Let me see. And if not, I will need to end the live and then
re-enter it.
Yeah, I think so. I'd rather have the family in here as opposed to just me talking to myself. And
that's okay. I'm here for you. I'm here for moral support.
I knew you were here for me the moment you mentioned. All right. Are they not able to join? What is happening?
Hi, Mom. My mom says say hi to your mom. Hi, Mom. Take a say hi to my mom.
Favorite mom. Nice to see you again.
Even AJ says the requests aren't working. I don't know why they were working for me. This whole live is just us talking about how it's not working.
Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. I'm going to end this live. I'm going to come back on, and then we'll blame it on the boogeyman.
Okay, great.
Mwah. Thanks, Avery. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, look, it's getting dark. This is crazy. I'm seriously, I don't understand what's going on here. This is crazy. Am I supposed to read this or something? What? What? Are you kidding me? Are we picked up? We are picked up. Family, here we go. Season 4. But it's getting dark. So if I'm gonna make it this season, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm going home. Season 4. I'll see you guys.
Watch the finale.
Finale of From.
Finale of From.
From
Season 3.
Season 3.
Season 3. Now.
Only
On MGM Plus.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What was the scene like? Trying to get. Actually, let me get AJ in here. Hi, AJ.
Oh, hi.
Hello. How are we doing?
How are you?
Great.
Friend?
How are you doing?
Good. I'm eating strawberries. Right.
Ooh, nice.
Love strawberries.
Got some
I
spearmint tea.
Ooh.
I'm having coffee.
Yo.
I was wondering if you were drinking coffee. Are you crazy?
I don't
No,
think you guys realize.
no, it's almost midnight.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was that scene like for you guys shooting when Randall tried to lobotomize himself?
Oh man.
There were injuries, like real injuries.
Yeah.
That happened that day.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
What?
Yeah, it was
I nearly broke my elbow.
intense.
It was like when I'm in there and you know, Kaylin being very athletic, but she comes in and like, you know, wrestles. And we like sell in a moment and there's like a side table right by the chair. Fall down and just like smash my elbow and it was I thought it'd fallen off. It was
Yeah.
pretty sure it was a tape they
you
used.
were in so much pain.
Yeah, it was
like so much pain.
a lot.
Hi, Chloe.
Yeah.
Hi, cutie.
Oh, you look
Hello.
nice.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you, in Toronto right now?
No, I'm in Belize.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hanging in Belize.
Do the thing in Belize, you know.
Okay, ultrasound. This is a question for my ladies on the right.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't know if we should be talking about this, but originally it was written that there would be something on the ultrasound, and then rewritten that there was nothing on the ultrasound. Which version would you have liked better?
Ooh.
And then the ultrasound exploded at one point.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
busting games.
Yeah, this was the scene that we actually reshot.
Yeah.
Like we shot it and then we went back and shot it again.
I was supposed to carry the baby from The Incredibles, just to fire.
For sure.
I ended up really liking how it turned out. How
Yeah,
do you feel,
me too.
Chloe? And also for you, Pega, it was just so, it became so human and so real and so heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
with there being nothing there. And I really like what happened when we came back and did it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kaylin. I think the weight of it all just felt so much more real and human for there to be nothing there and for that to land for you and you believing so much that there is something inside of you and us having to deal with your point of view with that, like especially as actors, was it was a lot.
Wait, so okay, segueing into the same thing but kind of different for AJ. Are there still cicadas? Well, you see them sometimes, but is it just like hearing them and it's kind of like a phantom trauma that keeps reoccurring, or are there cicadas in your head?
I feel like it's a bit of both, to be honest. It's like they're kind of there and then they're not. Like it's like it's happening so much, at least the way I'm trying to play it. It's like they're there, but then it feels real, even though Randall probably thinks that he knows it's not, but then it is. Do you know? It's just like an omnipresent kind of thing. Sort of, you know, takes over his soul, as it were. Yeah.
There's a lot of that trying to figure out what is going on with Marielle as well, that Christy's trying to figure out.
Yeah.
What do you guys, is something happening with Marielle? She says she's not okay, but what is that? What is she saying or feeling, do you think?
Me? I was
Well,
Marielle.
yeah. I think for Marielle, you know, with struggling with addiction, you know, she's used to hiding a lot anyway. And I think that so many factors of, you know, trying to show up in a different way, trying not to be a burden, trying to utilize my skills and help in the town. For me, it was, like trying to push everything to the background, and also for yourself in a similar way, maybe to what Randall was doing, is like, that's my coping mechanism, is to just do this until maybe you actually can, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's my thoughts on that. Good question, though.
What is that like, Christy, being there for someone who needs that support, but not knowing really how to show up for them?
Yeah, it's a lot, especially for someone like Christy, who's kind of prides herself on having a bit of an answer all the time. It's hard to just not know what to do at all and have to just kind of sit with that. And I think this season was a lot of that for especially like Marielle and Christy, of just like sitting in the unknown and the not quite the dancing around the elephant in the room as well. So I'm so curious to see how they explore that and start to unpack that in season 4. Like Christy's obviously picking up on nothing is okay, but no one's talking about it. So yeah, there's still a lot to deal with.
Yeah, Christy's been coming on a little short with answers this season, which
she does not love that.
Neither just like the character. I was like, okay, well, if Harold doesn't know, well, if Boyd doesn't know, then Donna would, and if Donna wouldn't know, then Christy would, and now every single one of them has kind of just like taken the back burner, being like, I give you all the answers I had, and the rest is new shit.
Yeah, everyone's big time living in the unknown, and that's a scary place to be sitting in. But welcome.
It is so
different. The world of no answers.
Do you guys have anything you want to add roughly before I go out? Cool. So
what did you say?
To be honest, I didn't hear what you said. It went all quiet and that. I think my connection was a bit
I
shit.
went dead silent. I just started laughing.
Yeah.
No, I said, is there anything you want to say to the Frumley before I kick you out?
Oh, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Yeah.
How old is Randall? Oh, is he too old for Julie?
Yes.
And
good answer.
All right, my love.
Also, I had a bunch of people from Poland wanted us to say hi. So hi, Poland, and thank you for watching.
Hi, Poland. Yeah.
This show was reaching. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. So many. Saudi Arabia and
Yeah, all over. Brazil.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, Brazil has
Yeah.
Brazil.
Brazil.
loves from. Hi Brazil.
Yeah.
Is the finale super bad? I would say it's very, very good. Okay, I want to start kicking you guys out. I love you. I have so many cast members to bring on here. I will see you in season 4.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Much love, y'all.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Later. Enjoy Belize.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Let's see. Now, the new people that have started joining, guys, put a little bell beside your questions so that I can see them properly, and I will tag them and try to answer a few. There was a few about how I feel about Fatima becoming a mother. Hello.
Hello.
Mama Donna.
How are you, darling? How are you?
I'm so much better now. You look stunning.
So do you. Thank you. Uh-oh, it's Dale. Oh, no. So shy.
Wait. Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
I said, here's Scott McCoy.
Hello, Scott McCoy. Hi, Chris.
Hi. Look at these beautiful faces. Look at this beautiful Fromily.
Look at this handsome man.
Look at that handsome hat.
Oh, yeah,
Give me
thank
my
you.
hat. I need a hat.
You need a hat, Liz.
I need a
Can you
hat. I have a hat. I got
get Dale on that?
I just got Dale a brand new hat, and
Oh,
That's a
look at that.
hat.
That's a hat.
Oh, Liz Moy says hi, Scott.
Oh, hi, Liz Moy.
Hi, Liz Moy.
That's Chen Chen, everyone. Chen Chen.
Oh my goodness, there's so many people here.
So many people.
Okay. One, because I know top of everybody's head, Scott, what was it like to meet your dad? Well, Victor's dad for the first time.
It was amazing, and it was terrifying to know that was coming, and of course, you know, Robert Joy and I, lovely Robert Joy plays Henry. We had never met. Matter of fact, Liz saw me meet Robert for the first time, saw how nervous I was.
Oh.
And that was the second scene that we had shot together.
Really?
But we had kind of, we didn't get too close. We sort of kept our distance, to we made an effort to sort of try and keep it as fresh and as new, and keep ourselves as fresh as new as possible when we did the scene.
Yeah.
Even on the day that we shot that scene, we weren't with each other that day. Well, we do a take and separate. We wouldn't see each other, so we shot it in pieces. And by the time we got to that hug, that was, we just tried to make that as new and as alive and as real as we could. And you both know, Bob Joy is such a beautiful soul, and you just got to look into those eyes, and he's so generous, and he's also so real, and he's so it was wonderful.
Aww.
Yeah.
Liz, know Robert Joy before he was.
No,
Did you know him?
I'd never met Bob. No. But I was a fan, and when I heard he was cast, I was like, "This is brilliant."
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the name up, and you were like, "Oh yes, Robert Joy, he's brilliant."
Yeah.
And I thought, interesting. I see Cliff lurking, and I want him to make him appear.
There he is.
Because I don't know if everybody knows. I'm sure people know at this point, but Donna and Cliff are married in real life, and they're the cutest, most beautiful couple you will ever.
My favorite couple. Oh my God.
Love them.
We're not talking right now.
Is it because you cemented him into a pool wall?
What's that?
Is it because you cemented him into a pool wall?
Yes, he's very upset about he had hoped
Yeah, it was rough.
I would have put up a great monument to him, not a mere
shrine.
A shrine.
A
A shrine.
Everyone else gets a little wooden cross. I get a stone shrine. So I think somebody likes me.
Ooh. Okay, I have a question. Is Donna going to fold and tell on Fatima and Boyd and Sarah?
I don't think so.
Really?
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, if it were to be Liz as an audience member, what do you think would happen? Scott, welcome to pitch in here.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
I just told Scott he's welcome to pitch in here.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? I think the thing that holds her back is I know is Fatima. But Liz, would Liz do it, or what Liz thinks is an odd?
Well, would Liz do it? Because you and I also go way back.
I don't think I would.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, I need to know.
I think I would.
Okay. I do have another question. What do you guys think is going to happen in season 4? Hard stuff, okay?
No fucking clue.
No clue.
But I do think Donna, am Tabitha and Jade's child.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Maybe I am. I have zero clue.
Yeah.
I have zero clue.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah, I have no
what's
idea.
been created is so monumental, like however it can go. I'm just looking forward to what the exploration is.
Yeah. I think somebody earlier asked what it's going to feel like, or what I think it's going to feel like after I find out who and what it was that I gave birth to. Because it's like the last thing I remember is Boyd telling Ellis, Ricky Ellis, and oh my God, what's Ricky's character's name?
Kenny?
I just had a brain fart. It's midnight, guys. Telling them to just take me back to the colony house, but I don't know what Boyd saw. I don't think any of us know what Boyd saw.
No.
So,
and that was epic.
oh my
God.
God.
Rebirth.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Epic.
Yeah, your child.
So beautiful. Yeah, like just
so good.
At least he's smiling. You got a little smiling.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
And most things aren't either. So that well done.
Yeah, they were so good. I think our special effects team. I forget if it's visual or special effects team. There, I mean, both
Oh.
of them. Oh God.
Oh, it was. It was exceptionally beautifully done, and the music playing through it. Yeah, it was a visual, visually stunning. I thought.
Yeah. Totally.
Another question here for you. Donna's struggle with Fatima's disappearance, like the flashback moment. Every time I see that, I cry a little bit just because you do so well. And it's back to the night that we shot that flashback scene.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
About the scene? Well, it was interesting because it's like I mean, of course, I remember the scene itself. She's disappeared.
I'm listening.
Going to sleep, so.
You're the one person in the world. It's interesting doing that out of context, even though you have some context. Like, I love the way it turned out, but I didn't have a sense. It was like they edited it together, they put it together, and I just had to.
Wasn't that the last time there was a joyous thing, like where normal because that night that they invaded the colony house, right?
I mean,
that trust and things.
Oh, good point.
Right, we were
I
up
thought about
partying,
that.
except for she punched me. So the joyous thing for me ended a little earlier than the rest of you.
Yeah. Every time I watch that scene back where Donna sucker punches Dale, I first of all, I see myself not being able to keep a straight face on in the screen, but yeah, it's just the best. I miss Donna being the strong, badass woman, but like everybody's kind of losing their wits right now. So I've also really been enjoying seeing Donna's other side.
Well, it's all that's her journey this season. Like, that is like sort of trying to hold it all together.
Yeah.
Not so much badassery.
Listen, if I'm anything like the rest of our cast, I so want to see a comeback.
I'd like to see the odd comeback.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun for me to do.
Oh yeah. I want to see Donna and Victor team up.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
I've missed, because we've had moments together.
Yeah.
I always, because I hold very dear that scene in season 1 where I find you looking for the peaches, and I say,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that's a moment that my wife really loves that, and she always found that moment a little heartbreaking because of that thing between us.
Yeah.
Speaking of heartbreakers, look
And
who it is.
I had to bring her in while you guys were in here still because
miss you guys. Oh, we miss you. What a nice surprise.
Yeah, it's so lovely.
Oh.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Hey.
So good to see you guys. Season 3. It's not season 4 yet. Season 3 has been like, oh my goodness. Every episode, I'm just going, my mind it just exploded.
Oh,
there's nothing left.
Yeah.
It's all in pieces right now.
Scott and Liz, I have to
We
kick
got-
out because I gotta
go.
other people.
It was so great. Before I split, though, can I just say, your faces here? This is so I can look at you and say this. Everyone's work. You're all beautiful, amazing work this season. I'm so proud of our gang. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. It's just unreal.
Be able to
It's
say
just
that.
amazing.
Same back to you. Like, Scott, it's been exceptional watching
Thank
Victor.
Every scene, you break. Either you break my heart, or you warms it up. It just.
Well, thank you. And that's also, we got to give it up for what's his name again? John.
I don't know.
The guy, you know who I'm talking about. The guy.
John
He's
Wick.
on set sometimes, and he writes the
Oh,
stuff.
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin?
George
Griffin.
Griffin.
George
Yeah,
Griffin.
that's it.
Right.
So I just want to give it up to George Griffin. He and I are good pals, and
Yeah.
he wrote some good stuff for Henry. And anyways, I love you all so much, and I guess I'll be seeing you soon, right? Like, what do we talk? Maybe I don't know, a few months. We're gonna be back in the saddle again.
Yes, we can't.
I think Tim Chen is out of it. I'll be there in spirit.
Oh, no, you're.
You will come back and talk to somebody, give somebody a talking to. I think the tail, he says. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Jade might need a little putting back, and he needs some help.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I
Might need
agree.
to talk to
I
Jade.
can't do it. He won't listen to me.
No.
I will bring back at the point, hopefully, but I can bring some other people on. I love you.
Love
you guys.
Love to everybody watching at our fans. Oh my God.
Family.
Our family is amazing.
Love you so much.
All over the world. It's just been beautiful getting all the support from everybody. Thank you.
Agree.
The best. And Pega, you're killing this shit. Keep it up.
You just say I won't kick you out.
Bye. I don't know how to get out. You kicked me out, right?
Yeah, no worries.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not out, right?
No.
I'm still here.
No, you're still here. We've got so much talking to do. You guys, if you want to send some love to our one and only Liz Moy, now is the time to do it. Because I've missed you. I know other people have missed you. So, all right, let's do this. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hi, Liz.
How are you?
I miss Chin Chin.
Oh, I miss you guys.
Liz, I for the premiere pancake party, I asked Tanner. Tanner is our operator, guys.
Right.
To bring pancakes, and I was like, "Bring pancakes," and he was like, "You got it. I'll bring the best pancakes." He shows up with no pancakes, and he was like, "I really thought you were joking," and I'm like, "I pancakes." So
He needs a whip.
You can give him that whip. I'll
give him the whip.
Yeah.
He goes in the box.
Oh,
in the box.
Oh, okay. Wow, I think that's a little bit severe.
Well,
with Sean.
I'm trying to get him in here. Sean, where
sorry.
Sean Majumder is able to join. Also, I don't know if this has been asked yet, but Facta is opening the diner after Tian's death.
I know. It's like
How does that feel?
You know, to tell you the truth, it to me personally, it felt really like I was kind of betraying her. I felt really bad. I mean, like the actress, like Liz, I was like, I don't want to take her spot. Like, give me back my bus, right?
I don't want to.
I didn't want to take over her diner. I mean, unless I'm gonna start serving some sort of soul food or something like that.
We might need.
To be honest, I was a little bit shocked, but then I thought, you know what? It's actually good that you open it because it keeps the legacy going. Because Tin Chan is all about the diner, right? So you can't really have it not open. Someone has to open it.
Yeah.
They may not serve the same food. No more pancakes, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I felt really bad. I mean, I have to say, because I just always looked at it as kind of like your place and so nurturing and, so loving towards people. And initially, when Bhakta appeared, that wasn't really her first impression, right? But then they just kind of made me a little softer. Right. And it's not that I don't have that side to me personally, but I just thought I'm really going to have to work on that shift from what I thought the direction I was going in into a more nurturing type of person, type of character. Right. So
You gotta be you. Diner diner shift depending on who the operator is,
That's
right?
true.
So, yeah.
Like kind of just I can still be myself and just do it my own way.
Yeah. No, it's
I'm
great.
just going to interrupt real quick. Sean, I'm sending you an invite. You just got to press the, I think, camera at the bottom is what Avery was talking about. I'm not on this side where you guys get the requests, so I don't know what it looks like.
You go to the bottom of the screen and you tap it and it goes send request. And then when you accepted it, Pega, I came up, I didn't have to do anything else.
Yeah, when I invite, you guys just get in, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is so
When you sent me the invite, there was a little box that I actually clicked
Oh,
in
did
to accept.
you?
Yeah, I think so. It was accept. It's either accept or something. I had to click the little thing.
This
interesting.
Sean? I guess not.
Sean, if not, I will bring you in at the end with Cortiana. And when do I say it want? And when do I do it? It says it was sent. That is so odd. Yeah, because when I try to invite you, it says you're unable to join. This is so shitty. No.
Somebody was asking for Ricky.
Oh, he is not available today, unfortunately. We tried to get him in here. I'm sure he sends his love. But it would have been good to have him here with Liz Moore.
I just wanted to say that I really, really enjoyed watching Boyd and Kenny. Oh my God, that scene, like when Tintin, like I cried. Okay, I cried.
I know.
It was like a gut punch to me.
Oh.
And I could really feel it because I subscribe and I'm watching it along as the episodes come out every Sunday. So I haven't seen all of them. I waited till today to watch the last one. So every time I see that and the work with Scott McCord and Robert Joy, oh my God, I cried. I don't think anyone has cried this much in the 3 years that this show's been on that we have this season.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
So I have to say everyone really just killing it.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody and even the nurse, the nurse, the monster. That was I just thought,
oh when she went like
goodness.
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just thought, oh my
cold.
goodness, the way how she enticed or whatever it is to Boy.
She went
I just
tag
thought,
in
oh
the
yeah, it was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, the last scene, episode 10. How I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
How was it? What was it like when you guys received that episode, the script?
Angela, do you want to take the first answer?
I have to say I was enthralled, right, with everything that's going on and the journey of Fatima. Like she went from this beautiful, peace-loving person, and then she's sort of being taken over by this creature, and she's like everything she went through in her belly and how it went concave, and then like the egg. Oh, girl.
The rotten food.
I was feeling every little bone cracking moment there, and so when I read the script was one thing, but then because I saw it today, that's way different when you have the music and the special effects and everything. So
yeah,
by the end, I was like, "What? Huh?" I didn't know how to feel. Like we had, it was such a rocky, like up and down.
Yeah.
We got some answers, then we had new questions, and the man in yellow was terrifying.
Oh my God, I know. And the makeup on.
My friend's son, I think he's like, what, 17, 18? He's obsessed with the show. Obsessed. And with Hannah, by the way, right? So he's obsessed, and he waited. And I said, come over and watch with me because he loves the show. And he was like, did you see that man in yellow? His eyes are black. I mean, he went through everything. He was like, he saw things that I think I missed. So that guy was terrifying, gut wrenching. What Fatima went through. Sorry, I'm looking right at you, Pega. What you went through, and like just everybody was just like I was just watching like this I was looking at him, looking at the screen, looking at him, looking at the screen. So between reading the script when I was completely surprised and then watching the actual full production and seeing everything that was being poured into it, breathtaking.
Yes. Yes. I
What do you
I
think?
must admit, every time I watch the show, like even episode 1 and 2, when I watch, like I forgot that, like I'm in on the screen. Like, I'm just so into the storyline. I've forgotten that I'm actually one of the characters. And there's like,
Correct.
oh.
Liz, there's no taking you out of this series. And I have a feeling if Fatima ends up getting like a conscience the way that Father Khatri is for Boyd, you might be mine. You and Deb.
Oh,
I have
sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't know why I have this feeling. I do have the feeling, but it's either gonna be you or Deb. Because you and I barely had scenes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe Deb, would be your conscience, but I would be a good conscience for everybody else.
I think that's just my wishful thinking because I never got any. Yeah, sorry guys for the tag. After this, I will bring you back in, Sean. But I think it's because I didn't have any scenes with you really that I'm just like any which way I'll take it. Any way I can get a scene with you, I'll take it.
We need to get John to hire us as the writer.
I want
Family, get us
the stress. I don't want any part in it. Absolutely. All right, my love. I gotta let you try to get our last lovely people in here before it gets too late wherever they are. But thank you. We love you. We love you. And
love you.
I can't wait to see you all again. Can't wait to see you all again. Missed you. I missed your bright, shiny face, Pega.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's the reason.
You're doing an amazing job too.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for hosting this. Really appreciate it.
Anytime. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, girls. Peace out.
Bye.
Okie doke. I'm gonna try to add my hubby in here. I hope he's still online. There we go. Sean. I think it may be that there are so many people in this live, which is why it's glitching a little bit, but I hope they're able to join. I've seen a few questions about giving birth to Smiley. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's a lot. Also, Fatima doesn't know she's given birth to Smiley yet, so not the best. I think she's been in better positions. Go Pega, you're a star. Where am I going? And thank you. Father Khatri. What's it looking like over there, guys? Cortion, Samantha, Sean. Is it still not giving you the option? Are we gonna have to start this live again? I don't think we've seen him since the stream started. Oh, Boyd was here earlier. The airport, yeah, Boyd had to leave. A lot of my Iranians in here. Salam بچه‌ها چطورید؟ شبتون بخیر، صبحتون بخیر. چه ساعتی اونجا؟ Just good morning, good afternoon. Can you restart? Yeah, let me restart this live. I will see you guys again in like 1 minute. Less than 1 minute. Be right شبتون بخیر صبحتون بخیر چه ساعتی اونجا just good morning, good afternoon. Can you restart? Yeah, let me restart this live. I will see you guys again in like 1 minute. Less than 1 minute. Be right. Listen, Cortez isn't here, so
yeah, I don't know where he is. I texted him, but wow, you're ready to go, eh, Sean?
Can you see that?
Mom fuel.
That's for you. That's for you, Pega.
I have, like,
Congratulations on your new baby.
prenatal vitamins, but it's postnatal vitamins.
And Smiley's got Cortion's eyes. It was weird.
I know.
Did you notice that? As soon as he came out, when you watch the show, obviously, you know, Fatima didn't see him. But then when we saw him and he turned around, I was like, Cortion. I see it. I see the resemblance. He's got Cort's eyes.
But Pega, do you feel like loyalty to your son now?
I don't know he's my son yet, but I feel like he was probably. I would give him some disciplining for sure. He's done a lot of damage, and I feel like I will take him by the ear and be like, look at what you've done.
I
So
would
what
love
does
it
it mean?
if we had Jamie on here, because I want to know like his shock in coming back. Like, when did he find that out? Did he always know?
Oh, interesting. Sean, how was it like you getting to come back? What was that like?
Well, it's getting frustrating because Boyd doesn't listen.
Boyd never listened.
Really?
Like, dude, I'm getting exhausted. I'm just like, you don't listen to me. You don't listen to Acosta. You're so stubborn. But I love it. I mean, you know, I think it's been so fun. Obviously, working with Harold is a dream every single time. But just having Kotri there constantly in his ears, in his mind, just there. Even in that last moment when he looks at me just before he's about to do what he does to Elgin, it was like a great moment. And I was feeling it, man. I was like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I love your line of the between the rock and the soft pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quote that all the time now.
Yeah, it's a great line. I was blessed to be given to it by John Griffin. It was like that whole scene, you know, it really does come down to this. And it's interesting now. We see where it's gonna go. I mean, there's been the flower that unraveled at the end of this season. There's just so many layers, there's so many questions. But it did feel like, oh, we did get some answers too. You know, it wasn't just leaving us hanging on something. It was just like, oh.
Were you guys shocked by, like, did you always have a feeling about the Miranda, Christopher situation, or were you shocked by that?
No, you know what? I'm going to answer this one because I've been dying to. Up until we got that script, nothing made sense to me. And then as soon as I think I read the little description where it goes, Catalina's character sees Miranda and what's happening to her, immediately, like, my stomach went into my throat. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like, even now I got goosebumps just being like, oh, things are connected.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like now if you go back and watch, it's even more exciting because you'll see all the little clues all along the way, the little breadcrumbs. Had you seen
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Pardon?
Had you seen the show before you?
Yeah, everyone told me to watch this show. Everyone in my family watched it. And so I had it at the top of my list because I can only watch one show at a time. I got to focus on the show. The show consumes my entire life. So I was on Succession, and then I had the audition. And then when I got the call back, I was like, yeah, I'll watch one episode. And then I watched that first episode, and I was like, I'm addicted and obsessed with this show. But then I was kicking myself because I was like, now I'm so obsessed that if I don't get it, I'm going to be even more devastated. But yeah, so I became a fan like immediately. So it worked out. Thank God.
Father Kotri was fucking going off in season 1. I really.
Your death was so shocking to me. I like jumped off my couch.
Yeah.
For that whole scene. Was that
Yeah.
tough to film, or what was that like?
It was interesting. I mean, I definitely, it was an emotional scene. It really was. It was surprisingly more emotional than I thought it was going to be, given that, especially with just looking into Harold's eyes and just the place I drew from in that moment was I wasn't giving up. Like it wasn't over. And maybe that was something that came through, but it was just, grabbing him and holding him. And Sean is not a very religious person, but I did grow up saying the Lord's Prayer a lot because we had to in small town Newfoundland. It was part of school. It was part of, going to Sunday school.
Yeah.
So when I was saying it, I was definitely like, it was a throwback, for me, for sure.
Yeah.
But man, an amazing fabric of storytelling that we are all a part of right now. Like it's unique, it's original. There's nothing else like it right now on TV, I don't think,
Yeah.
and it keeps growing and growing, not just in the fan base. Like I'm blown away by the people all over the world right now that are hitting me up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's like,
You know what I was thinking about? Like how you said there's nothing like this on television. I was thinking about what's so special about From the other day. And I thought most television shows, the conflict on the show is because you have a bunch of different characters and they all want different things. But I feel like on From, every single character pretty much wants the same thing. We all want to go home.
Yeah.
But the conflict arises in how we all go about getting out, right? So that's why to me it's such a special show, because like we all want the exact same thing, but we all disagree on how to get that thing, which makes it really.
You know what though? I'm going to challenge you on that. Because season 1, there was at least a moment where Fatima didn't necessarily want to go home, even if you didn't know who she was.
Yeah,
things had happened, and I think the scene was like, one, I don't know who you are outside of this world, Ellis, and she was a little afraid of what it would be like for her, and I think a lot of that had to do with life she left when she got here. But I wonder if there are any other characters that feel that way.
Yeah.
There have been, I forget what his name was, Brian, maybe? The guy that took his own in season 1, went very, very close to him, or like.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, it was amazing because there was a point in season 1 when I think I was having a conversation with Boyd, and Father Khatri is like, and Boyd also suggested that it's like the people who accept your circumstances, sometimes you just have to embrace where you are and make the best of what you got. That whole kind of POV on being in from town. And so that gives you strength. If you're always desperate trying to figure out how to get out, you're always in a state of flux and you're always in panic mode. But it's like we were already there for a while. It was me, Donna, Victor. We were there long before everybody else, and so when Boyd showed up with his beautiful family, jump in this hole, dude. Like, let's just get in the hole. Don't talk. Just get in the hole.
Get in the hole.
Get in the hole.
Got in that hole with you. I would not have gotten in that hole.
Get in the hole. Or you're gonna die.
But wait, Sean.
No, I love it, man. It's been so cool.
But you probably get asked this a lot. But are you a ghost or are you Boyd's subconscious? Have you decided?
I think before, at the end of first season, and when I came back in season 2, you would obviously be like, oh, this is kind of a cool modality of storytelling. It's like I'm his conscious and I'm just there. But then in the very first scene in season 3, when he asked me, he's like, that wasn't my wife with Martin. So what are you? And I said, I'm afraid I can't answer that for you, Boyd. So that obviously opens up the question of like, what is Father Khatri and what is this, he's obviously a guide for Boyd, but I don't know. What is he? What is he?
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if he has, so Jade did say that energy doesn't get created or destroyed. And just the same, there is the boy and wife for for the younger kid. Well, actually, who else sees the boy in one?
Yeah.
It's Victor and Ethan.
And
I
Tess.
wonder if you've become the boy in one or
Yeah.
Harold for Boyd.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to explain, especially now that the fabric of time and space has been folded upon itself. And now, can we talk about Julie's, like, did she come back from 1982? Like, what is with that haircut? Like, what happened? She obviously dipped out. I was afraid, like, I thought, like, Michael J. Fox was going to show up with his red vest on and his cool DeLorean car. Like, I want to see that. I want to see that.
Well, I also want to know too, because Ethan said to her, like, you can visit the chapters, but you can't change them. But like, is Ethan correct? Like,
How does
could
he know
she
so
go back?
Why does
Yeah, why does he know so much?
He's
What
so
is he reading? We need to read
sure
the book he's reading. Yeah.
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 Ethan is the key to everything. I think we're looking in the wrong place. Ethan is the key to everything,
Yeah.
I think. I mean, think of that first story that was told in the RV as they were driving into town. It all goes back to that.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm saying this, I don't think the Fromley realizes we know nothing. I cannot express that enough. I think I get people coming up to me and being like, bro, tell me what happens. Come on, I know you know. No, we don't know. We've never known. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think we're theorizing about everything too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
for sure.
Wonder if our theories are crazier than the ones the fans come up with.
What is your favorite theory, guys? Like you've been seeing online? Have you seen any? What's your favorite theory you've seen people post?
Do you want to go first, Becca?
I'm afraid to go first. There was a lot. I had to step back because I remember season 3 we came in and I was trying to figure out what's going on the paper, and those would come up for me, and I was like, no, you don't know. You're not Ethan. You're not sure about anything. So I stepped back.
Yeah.
Guys, I would be really curious once the show is done and we have the answer. What the hell is going on? I would be curious to go back and watch some of these theory videos, go on the rooms and be like, oh, okay, you were onto something, or you were so off. But I don't have.
There's something with the Civil War. I feel like there has to be some connection with the Civil War. And then I've seen stuff about water. Have you guys seen any of those like water theories?
No, do tell.
Well, there's like Elgin with a bathtub. Acosta talks about a flood. There's a bunch of in Victor's artwork, water and lakes and rivers and the tea. I don't know if that's a reach, but something about the water I'm seeing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously there was the reincarnation stuff is kind of now out. That's a reality. That's a thing. But this idea of some of these characters from like French cinema way back, there's actually a mention of Newfoundland in one of the theories about the Beothuk Indians. I was like, wait, what?
It's gotta be that one.
It's folding fairies. There's all kinds of fairies and mythical creatures, and they're in control of everything. I love all that stuff because it does. If you go back and you look, the people who are connecting these dots, it's like, yeah, it's like the best conspiracy theories ever.
They're onto something. There has to be something there.
Yeah.
There are channels on YouTube where they like go so deep and they're saying like Fatima to the goddess that's like known and blah 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 love, and there's like that one negative thing, and I'm like,
yeah. Like with Tilly, remember with Tilly and the tarot cards, how it connects to so many different things and who she represents as this, you know, as this matriarchal figure, but was she good? Was she bad? I just love all that. I love that so much.
Yeah. I saw one too where if you go back and see in Henry's basement the picture or the painting of the man in yellow, he has like a line here. I don't know if it's a shadow, but now they're saying that Randall has the scar. So like, is Randall connected to the
Mm.
man in yellow from a different timeline?
Okay.
Oh, and can we talk about the eyes? Because the people getting stabbed in the eyes, have you noticed the whole eye thing?
Yeah.
Like,
Someone
like,
mentioned
like
it earlier. I think the Civil War soldier was missing an eye. Did the guy that was by the rock?
the guy that drank the blood, that Jade saw, one eye.
The guy that was like poked in the
Elgin now, one eye.
Wow. We need an optometrist in front.
Yeah. Man in yellow, though. So man in yellow, who is the man in yellow? He's not a monster.
Is he the leader of the monsters?
I think.
Yeah, because he didn't transform.
And he's strong.
Yeah.
That man's strong. You see the way he threw Julie?
Yeah. I mean, I saw the way Jim threw Julie as well. That also felt really strong. But
Yeah, it was.
Julie
he was out of her element.
Yeah. But that has to be Julie from the future, right? With the bob? And
I don't know if it is. She looked younger with the bob.
I wonder if it's not from the future or the past. It's just a different universe.
Oh, like a parallel.
Parallel world where she comes in.
And she had the claw marks on her face. So she obviously was fighting against somebody.
Yeah, who the
Well,
hell?
maybe was she fighting against the man in yellow? Because he came from behind her. So did he do that to her? I don't know.
Questions. All of it for season 4.
Good show. Good show.
If you have anything else you want to add, I'm going to try to wrap this up.
Yes. Well, I think, guys, it was, whether Katri's back or not, I want to do scenes with you guys. Maybe we could do like a traveling theater show where we do all the characters that didn't get a chance to do scenes. They just get up and improvise live on stage across the country, just for,
Set it
just
up.
to get us all together.
Set it
Reason to
up.
party.
You're a comedian. You bring us on tour and we're on stage and
Yeah.
make the show
Wow.
not worth the money your audience paid for.
Please. This cast is super talented across drama and comedy. You know what it's like on set. We spend a lot of time laughing.
Yeah, I miss that.
Yeah. Soon.
All right, my loves.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Love
We
you,
will
Fromily.
soon. Love.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good night, guys. Let's see. All right, my loves. Thank you for joining me. Are most of you Canadian? Yes, we are. Most of us are Canadian. I'm going to try to get to a few of these questions because I would hate if your guys' questions just kept going unanswered. When did y'all film the finale? It was May of last year. Love you, Scotty. Love you, Angela. Cortion messaged me and he said he tried joining, it wouldn't let him, but that he's in bed now and he doesn't think that would be very exciting for you guys. So he wasn't able to join, but we will do more of these. I'll maybe go live on my page and I will bring whoever you guys want, whoever wants to join from the cast, I'll bring them in and you guys can chat. Let's see. No, John, you crashing the live didn't throw me off at all. I always love seeing you on here. Who's the guy in yellow? We don't know who the guy in yellow is, guys. He just got introduced and he didn't come with a name tag, so I'm just as confused as the rest of you. Smiley, please. Listen, I did my part. You're welcome. Did Ellis paint the tapestry pic of what seems to be the tapestry that's behind our bed? I think so. I think the general understanding is that Ellis drew everything that's drawn in Ellis and Fatima's bedroom. But I think in reality, our director and executive producer, Jack Bender, painted that. He's an incredible artist. He's actually got a book called I'm Sorry, I think, by Jack Bender. You guys can get it on Amazon. Highly, highly recommend. He's an incredible, incredible man. Be honest, is Fatima Martin? I can neither confirm nor deny that for legal reasons. How did you end up giving birth to Smiley? Well, when two people love each other. Theory question. Was the creature oh God, it keeps escaping me. Was the creature that said, "Hey, Julie, don't you recognize me in season 1" a hint to her time travel? You know what? I actually have no idea, but I saw that theory floating online and I thought, oh, things are making sense. But I don't know if I'm just shooting at nothing here. How is shooting in Nova Scotia? Stunning until it's cold, and then it's just cold. To all my Iranians in here, دوستتون دارم، دستتون درد نکنه. Who do you want Fatima to have more scenes with? Oh, I want proper scenes with Courtion, and I want more scenes with Victor and Jade and Dawn. I want more scenes with more people. I barely had anything with most people this season. And in terms of, I will take like 2 more questions. In terms of when we start shooting again, I'm not sure. We just got picked up. So a lot of things have to fall into place before we can go back to camera. So if you guys can, please stick around. We want to see you guys again in season 4, and we're working as quickly as we possibly can to get back on your TVs. And Cooey, let's see. What did the rotten food taste like? The rotten food, final question, guys. The rotten food was chocolate cake with black food coloring and molasses, and it tasted like chocolate cake with black food coloring and molasses. So not incredibly gross, but when you're chowing down on it, not the best either. All right, my loves, I'm gonna sign off now. It is currently almost 1 a.m. for me, but thank you for joining. I love talking to you guys. I love finally connecting with you, and I'll try to do another live either on this page or on my page. And I will see you guys in season 4, hopefully. Bye, guys.